A lot of people tell me, you don't go looking for that kind of stuff and you don't do this and that. My answer to that is always, these things are coming from me. So by me focusing my energy to trying to understand that part of it, that's helped me build a little toolbox of my own to learn how to navigate whatever this connection we have and the experiences that we have in a way that I don't have to be fearful anymore. Yep. So just even as my Gramps and someone I come to for prayer, you've probably seen a change in the way I react to that kind of thing. You've seen me be deeply fearful for years when things would happen to me. And now what I'm trying to offer to people is just an opportunity for them to experience something in a non-fearful space. Because I think believing in something else, like people would consider that having faith, right? That there's more. There's something else. And so I think it's beneficial, can be a beneficial thing for people's lives who might not have had experiences of their own or might not believe.
It's a very pick and choose endeavor.
Mm-hmm. Would you like to take part? It will touch the people or call out to the people who it's meant for.
Mm-hmm.
So I think a lot of people who consider themselves skeptics, I don't think all of them are closed off to it. I think they've just never had an experience, or they've had experiences without any understanding because they're not raised in families like ours or cultures, so there's not any way to try to even interpret what's happening to you. Okay, just a couple more questions, Gramps. You're our patriarch, our respected patriarch, our teacher, and our protection at times when it comes to dealing with spiritual/paranormal matters. Where did you inherit your knowledge from?
I think there's a two-part answer to that is what I've been taught when I was growing up as a kid. And then the other half is I grew up from more than a kid. You sort of experience it to a point, but then when you do experience, then you don't magnify the issue, whether good or bad, but you just start thinking on it. Like I said before, it's just what you sort of digest, and well, yeah, but I won't mess with that kind of stuff. And just sort of building your own character, I guess, would be more appropriate. I could have gone either way, but no. I believe there is a being greater than will ever be. And I talk to him or her, whatever it may be, at times when I need some kind of assistance or help a little bit. So ingrained, learned kind of stuff, and always expecting something is gooder.
Gooder.
Something gooder is going to happen.
So when you do prayer and cleansing, a lot of people nowadays in the modern kind of paranormal, it seems to me like they think that they hold the power in doing that. But my feeling is always you're calling on something greater.
Mm-hmm.
And everything around you, your loved ones that have passed, and what I call him creator,
Well, that's the whole thing. It's again what you've been taught, what you learned, this and that. But it gets back to again your prayers, your beliefs. You can go either way.
Mm-hmm.
And when I call on somebody, then I'm calling on everybody that's been around us or we've been around. And you're asking them in some fashion or another, come back and let's work on it together and see if we can't help this family member of ours or something like that. So it's not the power that I've got,
Mm-hmm.
or you've got, or they've got, or whatever, but it's there. You're asking, I don't know what you want to say,
For
God.
collaboration, you have creator.
You're telling God, or asking God, the creator, or anything like whatever you may term him or her as, our creator. Let's all work together in a good way and make things work for us.
The majority of people don't have these experiences as regularly as I've seen in our family growing up. For lack of a better term, we have some kind of connection, whether it's just an openness, some kind of connection to spirit or whatever you would like to call that, the things we experience. Do you think that's hereditary, or do you think that's something we've just tapped into?
Yeah, it's just a thing we just tapped into. And it's just something that you learn through the years as life goes on and you go along with it. And it's what you choose to practice.
Do you think the strength you have in knowing how to handle those situations has benefited your life over the years? In hard times, or good or bad?
Yeah, I'd say so. It's been a benefit. When you think about it again, you have to think about it real hard, the pros and cons and what have you.
Before you experience anything, you have no precognition until you experience something. I was very fortunate to have you to come to for some kind of, to try to understand it or explain it. The same way you benefited from Auntie Teresa, right? When things were bothering you.
Yeah, you pick that up real fast. And well, listen, she might.
One of the messages I want people to understand when they go on outings with me is that not all spirits are bad. Spirits are ghosts. They're not all scary. Sometimes if they come to you,
Yeah, well,
maybe they have a
if
message.
Where they come to you, then it would behoove you, I guess you could say, to sort of what? Question. What do you want? Or something like that.
And how would you ask them in Washoe, who are you,
Yeah.
if you feel something around?
Gurigahesh. Gurigahesh me. That's who are you?
Okay.
Who are you? Gurigahesh Kabele. When you say Hogomeheji, that's how are you?
Mm-hmm.
That is sort of asking the answer to be good
Yeah.
or not so good,
Mm-hmm.
to actually get the actual happenings, how you get it along,
Okay.
good or bad.
Yeah, but not everything is bad. Not everything is good. And you've experienced a lot over the years. You've done prayer over probably all of us by now over the years. Have you experienced anything as an adult, either during prayer or a walkthrough of a house or anywhere, where you've experienced something that you have never encountered before?
No, I'm not scared about it. But my mom, I know she came to see me one time when we moved into this place. Everybody was asleep. She touched my face right here when I was sleeping. Kind of woke up. Mom? But as soon as I started to recognize, I started to ask or think, then she kind of started to fade off into eternity, I guess. I says, what do you want? What's up? She didn't say a word.
Wow.
She stood there again on the face. And I got up, threw my legs off the bed and said, Mom? She was gone. And I read into that. She was just over here to check on us. You guys okay? Take care of yourself. That's it.
Yeah. We need your wisdom. One last drop of wisdom. Advice for life or business.
But it's I can't say a good business, but it can work. It can work in a respect that, well, people are thinking about it.
Yeah.
But it can be, once you get started into it, you can expand it to where it's all out of control, and it was this, that.
Yeah.
But if you focus, keep it that way, keep it on a small scale.
That's what I'm trying to do, is keep it on a small scale and let people contact me, and then it'll be the people who are in need of that.
Right. You know, you come to me and I'll do whatever I think I can do to help you.
Mm-hmm.
And this is again all a part of your business. How you go about your business is keep it small, but keep it to the point. Focus.
Mm-hmm. And life in general.
Well, you're on the right track. You got your education. Make it work. Push it till it happens. And now you can sit back and say, well, geez, a little bit of work, but I'm at the point that I was trying to get to, so.
Yeah.
And that's what you would call success.
Mm-hmm.
I took something that was nothing and made something out of it, so.
Yep.
That's where you could go there, but then you got to be healthy and take care of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Keep yourself clean, body, mind, whatever.
Yeah.